because y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Big Trapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Now, what's the good old big deal with the good old people? Hot topics with your boy Young FA, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. We sent me some hot topics, man. We got Munchy B, we got Spody Face, we got Adam 22. So, man, I'm catching up late. You already know, man, I'm incarcerated, so a lot of this stuff I'm getting me to react to, which I would react to in real time or have more information on. So, we all know.
This call is being recorded.
Jay, what's up, fool?
Spody Face decided, you know what I'm saying, to quit no jumper and take a step back from no jumper pertaining to the surges, you know what I'm saying, that was had last week. Now, over the weekend, you know, I've heard a few audios, you know, with Adam talking and stuff like that, and, you know, setting some boundaries with the snake skin man as far as his building. And he basically was like, you know, he wanted to keep the Tuesday show how it was with Munchy B and Spody Face, and, you know, find another spot for J Hood on a Thursday show. Now, however, I thought he was in talks with them, and I thought everything was gang, and I thought Tuesday show was going to be like any other Tuesday show. But however, it seems like Spody Face.
Oh no, man! Spody Face and Munchy B have decided to flee the building. Man, they are no longer a part of the No Jumper space. Spody Face is making it abundantly clear that he ain't fucking with it. You feel me? Munchy B still kind of on the fence, but we'll see where the situation takes us.
Munchy B are standing their guns on this situation pertaining to something that Adam said yesterday on the Monday show. So with that being said, man, we about to get right into this content, and y'all already know, man, it's the heavy.
Yeah, man. The situation on the Monday show where Adam just blatantly snitched on everybody was wild.
Way in the heavy effect. We gonna commentate.
Somebody at work, FA girl at work, trying to get this content out. Hey, she a real one. Now, before we go any further, shout out to whoever the young lady is recording this content so this man can stay in his algorithm. She a real one. She a real one for sure.
For the record, J Hood ran.
Hey, Munchy B called No Jumper today during the Tuesday show with the homegirl Chunky Barbie. Oh, goodness.
But that was an agent of whack, which is agent of you.
I mean, that's the narrative that people are running with. But for the record, I asked Spoodyface if he was cool with J Hood coming on the pod, and he said yes. And I didn't know that them having a disagreement about whack was going to result in them basically challenging each other to a fight, which didn't happen because Spoodyface went and got something out of his car as opposed to actually engaging in a fight.
And that's a whack narrative that you've been running with too, because we don't have any proof of that other than whack saying that.
Well, I've been
Adam 22 trying to put somebody on the yard for sure.
told that by various people,
J Hood and whack,
including people who won't say it on camera.
Are you serious?
I don't know about that.
Okay, wait.
That's not up for debate.
I think that is up for debate. That's straight
not
from
what-
whack and J Hood. That is absolutely
That's
up for
coming from
debate.
people I've talked to, and that's coming from the person who has access to the cameras.
But they said that when they tucked off, they went around the corner.
I got cameras up and down this whole block.
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right,
buying
wait,
that. That's a whack and J Hood theory. We're not believing that as fact right off the bat.
We did see.
Okay.
How come in that moment you didn't say like, "Hey, yo, nah, like I'm not cool with that"?
Yeah, Adam definitely let that situation transpire, and he definitely let that situation go way too far.
Who am I to tell two big menacing Crips that they're not allowed to go shoot the friendly? Now, if
You're the CEO.
But what,
You could have made that
They
call.
want to leave the building. I told them don't do it in my parking lot. They said, okay, we're going to go down the street.
Crips enforcing officers.
If I knew that one of them was going to take it to the level of going and get the whoop-de-whoop, then I would have been more concerned. But if they wanted to just go have a little like friendly in the parking lot, I mean, that's not really my problem, right? I didn't think it was that big a deal.
But it didn't seem
It's crazy because Moose Man and Wack weren't allowed to have a friendly in the parking lot.
like Spody's energy was matching that. It was definitely a J Hood energy. It was a whack, defending whack energy. It came from J Hood from the beginning of the podcast. You could tell.
But
for
if
sure.
you watch it, it's like Spoodyface was saying things to J Hood that were like essentially like designed to get it to the. But like when you say, "Hey, that's a PC move," especially to someone who has had controversy on the internet because they were on a yard that is not like a PC yard, but a 50-50 yard. I mean, you don't really like say that to somebody like J Hood without expecting that it's going to go there. Right?
No, I understand that, but people are kind of misplacing that because that's after J Hood said we could squabble.
They both
That's
escalated.
That's after J Hood, and then Spody's like, "Oh, you doing this kind of?" He felt like he was cloud chasing. That's why he said the PC comment. I feel like, and then that escalated even further.
That's definitely the situation. Chico, we try to designate you the time stamper, bro. So that moving forward, Chico, we trying to give you a job, man. You might work yourself up to a mod. Chico, moving forward, you say, hey, this happened, this the timestamp. You can't say I'm looking for it no more. Moving forward, Chico, this what happened, this the timestamp. Let's get to it. Shout out to Chico. He gonna be our designated timestamper.
But J
Gonna work himself up to a mod. I see it for you, Chico. I see it for you.
Hood had already said we could squabble. After the pod, we could squabble.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, hey, it was just as surprising to me as everybody. Everybody thinks they have like divine knowledge of how these things are going to play out, and in reality, I thought J Hood was just going to be a good addition to the pod, and I thought, notably, when I had Munchie and J Hood on the podcast together, I talked about how I thought that it was important that I get them on the same page. I didn't know that there was going to be any potential for conflict between Spodyface and J Hood, and I didn't know that the whack thing was going to be the thing that like was so serious that they would feel the need to go handle each other out in the parking lot.
But you don't feel any responsibility for you being the person that headed the whack conversation and kind of brought up the things. So Spody wasn't saying any gay stuff. You're like, Spody's always saying whack's gay. And then that sparked the conversation that led to the fight.
mean, like, I don't understand how me bringing up.
All right, so we're going to fast forward this to Young and Hefe because we get it that Adam does not have accountability.
So,
And one of them doesn't like is like why would I?
man, y'all heard it right there, man. So, man, it's ugly, man. So, like I said, I thought Tuesday's show was going to be gang, man. But it looked like, you know what I'm saying, that Spodyface and Munchie B going to have to stand firm, on their decision to quit No Jumper. You feel me? Man, I wish they would have, came back and made the Tuesday show, what it was. But, when lines are crossed or people feel disrespected, they have to stand firm and stand their ground. Just like I know if Adam 22 feel disrespected about anything, I'm saying he's going to stand his ground. Now, however, it looked like, Monday show, a few guys in the building, No Boy, Moose, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Lush was in there, I can't see, I don't remember hearing Lush talk. But, it was basically being juggled around.
This call is being recorded.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Sir 2026 A1, man. I can't complain. I'm blessed to be here, man. I'm counting blessings, not problems. I hope that y'all doing well.
Was No Boy still gonna fade Spodyface? And No Boy was like, he don't know what's going on, but he definitely was still like the fade. It seemed like, him and Spodyface had created some type of camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? And we all know that, him and the Moose fans don't have anything to do with this situation with Munchie B and Spodyface. Now, we already know, at times Adam 22 can take his edge, you know what I'm saying, and it can be considered messy, you know what I'm saying, or, it can be considered like, he don't care for the co-host or, trying to throw people under the bus or whatever the case may be. Now, against Munchie B, from my understanding, he was going to still do the Monday show, and he was deciding not to do the Tuesday show, unless, things were kosher. So, as well, Munchie B definitely felt some type of way. So, as we all know, I guess, Adam 22 got a boy, that, he used to do the BMX stuff with, or from the BMX world, before the podcast, and, whoever this Veil guy is. A lot of people talking about this Veil guy. This Veil guy is somebody, I guess, that had like 12,000 followers.
Now, Veil, I don't know what Veil is going to do with his newfound fame. But, man, Veil. I don't know what you're going to do with it, Veil, but this is what I do know, man. Real quick, I appreciate everybody for watching TNN Trap News Network. And while I got y'all attention, man, I think that this is an amazing time for y'all to get a word from our sponsors.
Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission checked, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm Adam 22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Compton AD here for Party Crip Promotions. Forget fades in county jail. We came for females, not the fades to play. Boy pun. And when I'm not piggybacking off rappers and podcasters, I'm killing their careers with my terrible management. Deeds.
I'm Munchie B, president of the B team, from the Skylines back down to the families, from the J's to Demond Heights. The B team, elite team, is a family you can trust on IF.
All right, man. And those are words from our sponsors. We appreciate the love here at TNN Trap News Network. Let's get right back to the content.
On Instagram, and then, he knocked somebody out with some meta glasses on. Instantly, he shot up to 90,000 overnight. So when I called into No Jumper, I didn't even know he was in the building. I just thought it was J Hood. I thought it was Adam 22. I thought it was Spody Face. I thought it was Lush. I thought it was Munchie B. And I thought it was Flock 2 Ball. And I guess during this episode, which we already revisited once before, I guess this male guy, decided to take his meta glasses off while they was recording. And I guess he, started pointing his glasses at Munchie B pocket. And a lot of people were trying to say that it was a bulge in Munchie B pocket. I can't say because, I didn't see it from my own eyes, nor did I ask anybody, hey, was it a bulge or anything like that? So from that, they say he seen a bulge and automatically felt like it was a gun or thought it was a gun, and this dude takes to his Instagram and he uploaded. Flacco catches it. Flacco calls the police to No Jumper. The police, come looking around, Nobody was apprehended, nobody was went to jail, but I'm pretty sure, that probably left people uncomfortable, Not that anybody had a weapon, but it's just like, you in a work environment, and you're like, man, hold on, what is the police out here doing in the parking lot, messing and or searching cars? Now, amongst that, everybody was coming with these narratives that,
Now, that's sick that the police was out there. Flacco is cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Whatever happened between J Hood and Spody Face, and guess J Hood came in, it was like he had to establish some respect. Now, amongst that, we all come to find out no fight was had. But people are reporting that when they went outside to fight, people are reporting that Spody Face grabbed a weapon. And I believe Spody Face, didn't hear them say that he didn't have no weapon, he can't touch no weapon, he's a felon, which we know felons can't carry.
Yeah, so why would Spody Face even have a gun at No Jumper? That's preposterous. Spody Face is not walking around No Jumper with a firearm. Come on now. Stop doing that, Adams. With an S?
Firearms. But for some reason, this Monday show, Adam 22, took to saying that Spody Face had a gun and Spody Face, likes to shoot people. Amongst that,
This call is being recorded.
from my understanding, he basically said he really don't care about how much he feel as well either. As far as his boy Bill taking his glasses off and allegedly recording, a bulge that was in his pocket. So verbatimly, I'm hearing that it came out of Adam's mouth that he said, man, he told Munchie B to stop carrying guns. He told Munchie B to stop bringing guns to No Jumper, whatever the case may be.
That's cold that Adam will go on live No Jumper television and say that. That's wild that Adam will go on live No Jumper television and say that I told Munchie B to stop bringing guns up there. Oosh.
I don't know these guys' situation. My time in No Jumper in the building, I never heard anything about no weapon. I never heard Adam tell Munchie B not to bring a weapon. So with Adam hopping out there saying that both these guys carry guns, Spody like to shoot people, instead of taking fades and stuff like that, and he had to keep on telling Munchie about guns. I guess, that rubbed them the wrong way, which it would rub anybody the wrong way. I'm pretty sure if the shoe was on the other foot, it would rub Adam 22 the wrong way, Don't nobody,
You know what? I think that Adam likes to be rubbed the wrong way. I think that Adam being rubbed the wrong way would be pleasurable for him. I don't think that there's any wrong way to rub Adam.
wants to be placed out there, under true or false pretense, about having a weapon, it just brings on too much, you know, with the police and other stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? When people, you know, not saying these two, because like I said, I'm not in the building, and I don't believe neither one of these guys had weapons, but you know, if somebody from the street does have a weapon, you know, they just having that for protection, you know what I'm saying? Having it for protection against the stupidity that lurks out there and the clowns that play around, you know what I'm saying? And it's just so crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even hold Adam 22 accountable, right? You know what I'm saying? When he said, you know what I'm saying, only person that can hold him accountable is the guys that was working for him, and them, like, you know, the partner are backing away. But these other guys, man, that's always on the internet calling people snitch, snake skin, whack, amongst the other few other people,
Snakeskin, Whack, Compton, TikTok. It's all crazy for these dudes. That all being said, man, that's young and have feet, though. Don't care about nothing but the check eat, though. We got one more story to get into before we give y'all what we came for. Compton TikTok getting ran off the internet and ran out of his hood. That all being said, man, chat, y'all stay and kick it with me. We got some things to go over. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Go.
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam 22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure, I can take it. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6.
just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta keep the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.